Hello once again, everybody! This is Josh and Stuff playing some more Monster Loves You. I don't know, is this close enough? I don't know, let's hope so. Anyway, I've got a few questions for you guys as we start to politic with monsters. My first question would be to you guys, which YouTube layout for my channel do you guys like the most? I don't know whether to switch between the first one, which is the one I have set right now, which is the old one, or the new one, which I've had set for a while now. I can't really decide which one I like better, so I want you guys to decide that for me. Okay, let's dive right into the action. You find blots hitting a dented alarm clock. Why have bells that don't ring? Is that some kind of riddle? Before he can answer, he throws the clock over his shoulder and glowers at it. I don't know what glowering is. Stomp all over it for fun, take it for your home, try to fix it. Fix. You pick up the clock and examine it with care. It's so complicated, more complicated than anything a monster has ever made. And that includes monster links, wheels and cogs and gears and levers and slides and all kinds of things. Keep poking, this is too hard, just take it and stick it in your hovel as a decoration. Keep poking at the clock. Cleverness! Even though it's so complicated that you get your claws caught inside it, or get a spring in the eye, or accidentally hurt lots on purpose for that matter. Yes, go for it. You turn the key around, it makes a clicking sound, and the bells go ding. Not bad, it's getting harder to turn, though. Getting harder to turn. Keep going. I have no idea. Oh, crap. You turn the key some more, get resist for a moment, then you bring it harder than boing, whoops, pieces everywhere. You pick gears out of your mouth and help Blots clean the blood out of his eyes. Whoa. Well, sorry about that, Blots. Let's explore the whale mist. Arrgh. You're bringing home a human coat you found hanging on a tree when you see a cat waving at you. Cats are bad news. Wave back. Yeah, let's wave back. Say hey. The cat is standing on his hind legs wearing human boots and indeed is covered in human clothing artifacts. Save me, he cries, pointing to a wolf that has it cornered. Get the wolf! Another talking animal? Sure, why not? Tear it to shreds. Attack the wolf cautiously, something's not right. Talk some sense into everyone. Talk some sense into everyone, of course. Who knew talking cats had flick knives? This one does. At least it jabs you like a human would, then flees at you. What the heck? Got! Ah! Gasp. Ah! Well, I got nothing for that. I'm stupid. Okay, let's scheme something. Blister, it comes to you, flapping our winglets and clenching our claws. Moopsy Moral is looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. What's so bad about that? I was on the list for the hunt, says Blistery, and those hairy hares are really fast. We have to collect enough of their feet every year, so Omen Town has good luck. Well, how many feet did the hunter bring back with that? None. I was supposed to watch from above and show the other hunters where the hares were hiding. Bad luck for everyone, then except the hares. Blistery flutters in her winglets again. Especially for me, Mupsy's going to print a story about how I ruined everything for everyone. Okay. Blistery comes to you, flapping her winglets. Okay. Okay. Blistery suddenly leaps to the top of the garbage can, spreads her winglets, and glides away. Weird. Just then, Mupsy Moral rolls into the portent, square pendant, pad, grasping her thin claws. Did you see Blistery come through here? I want to make sure everyone knows the truth. T'other Blistery overslept, claim ignorance. No comment. Upside down face. No comment. Mupsy bought it. Blistery's overjoyed. I didn't get anything. This has been a very unsuccessful 2 days. Let's explore the whale mist. Food! As you explore the whale mist, you notice that the air smells I really don't want this guy to be me. I don't know why I have to be this weird squid-looking dude with shoes. Anyway. Gingery bread. There ahead is a flock of very fat birds pecking a trail of crumbs that winds through the trees. Try the crumbs, follow the trail of birds and crumbs. Try the crumbs. I'm just gonna follow. I don't think I'm gonna try it. It leads you along twisting paths you never knew existed. Deep in the forest, you come across a rickety human house which smells of baked goods. You hear human speech. 2 children are babbling nearby. Examine the children. Wait for the children to leave the baked house. Eat one of the children. When we get the chance like this again? Humans are pretty dangerous. Leave it alone. Wait for the children to leave the baked house. Let's examine them. The children look very tired and very thin, but their bellies bulge as though they've just eaten a huge meal. They're so weak that you don't fear for your life being so close, okay? Well, let's just wait then. Smoke begins to pour. The children flee deeper into the forest laughing. As flames rise to engulf the whole house, you hear an adult human screaming inside. Okay. Was that it? What is going on with this? Like, I'm not getting anything. Snake. Ah, the snake moon is rising in the sky and it's time to gather snake for the ritual. Snake moon? Sometimes the full moon has shadows on it, and that's got to mean something. Monsters celebrate these shadows with snake soup. Okay. The snake moon is rising in the sky, and it's time to gather snakes for the ritual. Set out to gather. Other monsters will bring plenty of snakes. Let's set out to gather snakes. You wander the fields near the whale mist. It's easy to catch snakes, but every time you reach for another one, some of them squirm from your grasp. Most of your snakes are getting away. Not anymore. They're not. Kill the snakes as you catch them. Keep catching them alive. Well, if I keep catching them alive, they'll keep slithering away. Do I have to have live ones? I don't think so. Kill them. Yeah, cleverness. You come to the ritual with 10 snakes draped over your shoulders. Greet the other monsters with your dead snakes. Honesty, respect. Yeah. Brought live snakes, but they let you put your dead ones into the scaly cauldron. Well, you still get some, so that's good. Monsters gather around the cauldron. Proof Rock scrapes 2 sticks together to light a fire. It's going to be a fun night, and there's much rejoicing. Alright. Explore the whale mist. Look at that face. You scoop a big fish from the forest stream. As you're about to bite into it, it says, "Wait, wait, I'm magic. I can grant you a wish." Dispute this spurious claim. All I wish for is something to eat, you snarl. The fish realizes what you mean as you bite into it. Okay. I don't even know. Oh, 0 days left. You're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft, and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Stay inside and think about this. Go see the spine doctor. The doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood, and you will either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. What happens to monsters who dissolve? Their bodies melt in the spawning vat, where their memories will nourish the minds of new generations of morsels, okay? That your time is almost up. What happens to monsters who ascend? Live on to steer the fate of monster kind. Stop the process. There is a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. Learn more about the treatment. The treatment involves the extract taken from the tentacle ferns that grow in the whale mist. That's easy. Go get a fern. What? Well, why is that not brave? Following the spine doctor's direction, you enter the whale mist in search of a tentacle fern. They're common in these woods. Pick a fern. You wade through a thicket of thick green coils, letting them brush against your hide until one latches firmly in place. That means it's ripe. You snip the fern with your claws. What's that sound? A talking thingy. It's a little monsterling trying not to be noticed. Stop for a while. Yell at her. Ignore the monster. Stop for a while. The little monsterling asks, "Why are you dripping so much slime?" You look behind you and see a trail of goopy fluid. Explain about dissolution. The young monster seems terrified of the thought of dissolving. She says, "It's not fair. Animals live much longer than humans even still." Tell her it's natural for monsters and nothing to fear. Tell her she's right to be upset. It's natural and something to fear. You remind her that this is the cycle of life and it's always that be. We carry in us the remnants of thousands of monsters who came and went before us. She seems reassured. Explain about descendants. You point out, and it's up for everyone. If the other monsters respect you enough, you can live on as an elder to share your wisdom directly and help care for the monsterlings. Go on. She says, "I'd like to do that. Is that what you're going to do?" Tell her you can't ascend once you take your medicine. What? What? I wanted to become an elder. You have a few more things to do, but then you're going back to the spawning vat. She nods sadly and leaves you to your task. Move on. Return to the spine doctor with the tentacle, but she takes it from you. Watch her and make the mess. Change your mind and go home without it. Go home without it. The doctor smiles. So you've accepted your fate. That's for the doctor. Is waiting at they seen your dripping. They know it's time for you to dissolve. Refuse to go with him to dissolve or become an elder. Ask them to come back later. Well, it's time to do it. I only have 45% respect. The Elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They've built a fire beneath a small cottage. Your body is squishy and damp. Be tested. Try to ascend to elder status. Examine the cauldron. Why not? The rusty iron cauldron smells like electrical fluid and herbs from the wild mist. It's empty now, but soon it will hold blood and slime from many monsters. It's just nasty. Dissolve. Last chance to run. Flee into the wilderness. Be tested. Try to ascend. A masked elder come forward. She says, "It's time to decide." All the elders growl and snarl. Watch. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid spatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. You can't be sure. Depends on how much she respects you. Go on. The masked elder asks, who has already decided the fate of the monster? A few of the elders approach the cauldron to add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. Wait. The masked elder has placed the flat stones on the ground sheet before you. She says, choose one. Chance will guide your claw. Pick a stone that looks good. Look at the stones. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others. Chance. I got like a 1 in 89 chance here. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows 2 monsters fighting. We will test your ferocity. Oh no. Be tested. 2 large monsters seize you. Growl. Okay. Fight them both requires ferocity. Attack just 1. Fight them both requires ferocity. I don't have very much. You flick your claws out and squirm around to face your attackers. With a blood-curdling shriek, you give each one a face full of slime. They deserve the scars. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids. Okay, so that's good. I did good. Yeah! As you reach for the stones, someone shrieks in the distance. All eyes turn. You realize you can peek under the stones if you're quick. Cheat and peek. Affected by honesty. Resist the temptation. But I'm very honest. No, I don't want to do that. That'll be good. You wait a moment and the shrieking dies away. All the others turn back and watch you. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a glyph. It's blah 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 honesty, but you have just passed that test. Smile and nod. You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. Let's see. Drink the portent. If there's enough blood in it, you'll ascend. Look in the cauldron. It's quite full, and there's far more blood than there is slime. Well, let's drink it. You drink it, and how your body solidifies almost immediately. You are now an elder! Yep! You are now an elder and reside in Znak, a bustling city at the center of Monster World. Okay. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Alright guys, this is where we'll end this episode. Oh, it's been a jam-packed, fun-full episode. Once again, I want you guys to tell me what you want me to do with my channel. If you want me to go with the old version or the new version, doesn't really matter to me. They both kind of look cool, so I don't really know what to do with that per se. I'm going to try to play some more Portal 2 tonight with Easy Bake, so hopefully we'll have some more episodes of that up earlier tomorrow or the next day, something like that. And after I get done with this game, I'll have to play something else. So try to get with me on what games we should play next, and I will draw for the winner, let's say tomorrow, okay? So tomorrow I will draw for the winner. If you haven't commented on the video, it's the video preceding this one, or actually it's episode 2 of this monster series. If you comment on that, you'll be entered into the drawing. I've already decided on one of the prizes, and it's this right here. This is a Ripjaw stick of RAM. Let me see. I believe it says it's 4 gigs. So this is a 4 gig stick of RAM right here. And I'll pick something else just because I know not everyone wants RAM. So, but I think it's a pretty good prize. I don't know. So you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Until then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. And by business, I mean entertainment. Bye-bye.